Welcome to April. Here we are. It is a great start to the spring and so many awesome things that's happening here locally with our real estate market. The first thing that's happening is a new drawing from our 5-year-old Drew Iva. Love her so much, and I just love the way that this sun looks. Just reminds me of like something fun. So she is fun. You should hang around Drew. She's a lot of fun. All right, I'm going to jump right into what we know that's happening here locally. Again, these are data points and pieces of information that I want you to compare to your own personal situation and filter out the national media, because it doesn't matter. What's happening locally and in your neighborhood is what really matters. So let's go right away. Everybody always wants to know about price. What's happening with price? Well, we did increase about 4.4% from March of last year. Right now, we're sitting at an average median sales price of $182,000 even. Now, if you look up here, last April was our peak of what the median sales price was for Champaign County, and that was $218,000. So are we headed there this month? I don't know, but in March of last month, we ended up at 182. All right, let's come down to homes for sale. And the reason that this is it's a direct reflection of the next chart that we're gonna get into. But look at this, it's a slide to where we are here. So in March of 2023, we had 168 houses that were available for sale in all of Champaign County. So this chart is gonna change because this is a 3-year chart, and this slide is not always gonna be here. I think that this is our new inventory that we're gonna be working with. It's gonna be pretty tight for a long time. So we saw 3 years ago, 691 houses for sale in March. Those dates are long gone. So, all right, this is 19% down from the number of homes that were available for sale in 2022. So, all right, let's look at what this means for under contract. And I've got my phone out because I'm gonna give you guys some stats here in just a minute. But let's look at what's under contract and compare that to last year. So we had 194 houses go under contract in March of 2023. In 2022, we had 260. That is a 25% drop from what we saw last year. Okay, so why did that happen? Why are so fewer houses selling? Because our inventory is down 19% and our interest rates have doubled. They've kind of come down a little bit. They're in the upper 5s right now, which is great for some of the loan programs, but we want to see those come back down a little bit, which I think is going to happen at the end of the year. But our properties that are going under contract is a reflection of the inventory and the interest rate. Okay, so is this still a good time to buy? Katie, what do you think? I'm struggling, I'm in multiple offers, my interest rate is just not where it was last year at this time. All of those things go into consideration when someone is thinking about buying, or should they just sign their lease again and commit to renting? Well, I'm going to tell you this, that when you rent, you are paying 100% of an interest rate for somebody else. So don't mind that 5.5% to 7% interest rate that you would get if you were the owner. You're paying at 100% right now. So I pulled some data from rent.com, and they last updated this on the 2nd of April. So this is brand new data that came out. This is just for Champaign, and this is gonna show us what average rents are for a studio, a 1-bedroom, and a 2-bedroom apartment. I couldn't get this granular with homes, but I did get it for apartments. So just follow along with me here. So when we look at what a studio costs, it's $823. That's up 20% from last year. The average price for a 1-bedroom is $972, and the average price for a 2-bedroom is $1,219. I reached out to a couple of loan officers, and what they told me is a $1,219 rental amount comes out to be, let me pull out my data here. And while I'm pulling it up, I just want to say I so appreciate local lenders because they're on the spot, they are responsive, they know our market so well. So Danny Stites, thank you very much, and Mitch Wilson, Thank you very much. You guys both came back with very similar information. So I'm going to give you some stats here. The purchase price amount overall is going to be about $140,000 on a house. Okay, this includes a 3% down payment and $135,800 loan amount. So if you break all that down, all of that translates to what you would pay per month in rent when you're paying that money away versus paying yourself when you own your own property. So this is based on a 5.75% interest rate. So just think about that. When you're wondering, is this competition that I'm in worth it? Do I want to wait for prices to come back down? You're gambling, okay? You're gambling on interest rates, which are controlled by the feds. You are gambling on if your rent is going to go up or down, because what we know is we think about 10% raise in our rental price come this August when landlords are renewing their leases and everything is turning over. So all of this, again, is just data for you to think about and consider. Let me know what questions you have, and I appreciate you for tuning in. Thanks so much and have a great day.